Good morning. Welcome to the channel. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot. I'm Sarah and I'll be your intuitive guide today. I just have a couple minutes here this morning. I hope to be able to come back later today to do another video, but I did want to hop on to just say hello. And I also wanted to let you know that we will be launching our early bird special for the April group coaching program in early March. So for those of you interested, stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you can receive all of those notifications. I'll be talking about it on the videos, posting on the community tab, and letting everyone know when that will be available. And I'll be updating the website as well with that information. And if you're looking to have personal sessions with me, you can, I actually don't have these up on my website yet, but if you look at my community tab, I'll go ahead and update another post today. And we have 3 sessions. We're offering a twin flame check, a 20-minute discovery call, and a 40-minute flame call. So you can look at the options, see what works for you, go ahead and book, and then reach out to me via email and we can get you scheduled in. It's going to be late February or early March at this point to get you scheduled in, but we're looking forward to working with all of you. It's a great way to receive clarity and get a taste of what it's like to work with Holly and myself. And we do offer those longer sessions for somebody that's ready to make that commitment. Those are over on the website under offerings. So that being said, we're gonna hop right into the messages. And this one is really jumping out at me right now, guys. It's the Divine Masculine Healing deck by Diane Garris over on Etsy. And it's really jumping out at me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some messages here from the Masculine Collective to start our day. Hope everyone is doing really well. There's a bit of a flat emotional energy circulating about right now, so just want to be mindful of that. There could be some depression, not so much anxiety, but that could be present as well, but just some depression and just some kind of darker energy, some very deflated energy going about right now. And for anyone who sent me well wishes on the healing of my shoulder, I very much appreciate it. Still definitely in the healing stage and will continue to be for about 3 months, but I really appreciate all the love and prayers. Thank you so much. All right, messages from the Masculine Collective. Soul Group Ambassador. Sometimes I feel as if I do not belong in my family. I don't seem to be doing what they are doing. I often feel misunderstood. With you, I feel understood. Very interesting. So the masculine's working on clearing out generational family patterns at this time. This is huge, guys. No wonder there's a bit of deflation on the feminine's part. It's like we are working to assist the masculines with this, and it takes time. It takes a lot of energy, and masculines are realizing why they chose the families they have, or the groups that they incarnated with, and why the struggles have been present. So they're doing a lot of healing and clearing surrounding family lineage, family lines. Brothers, sisters in particular are being highlighted right now. Brothers and sisters in particular. And it's very interesting. I haven't actually seen this card yet because I've only worked with this deck a couple times. But it says, consider that rather than not fitting in, you have incarnated with this particular group for the purpose of showing them the way, affecting great healing that reverberates through many generations, both past, present, and future. It's important to release any victim vibrations, Divine Masculine, and this is for your inner masculine feminine. You may be carrying, and step up into your soul mission now. Embrace your power, don't waste or misuse it. This is huge, and I'm very excited to see that, because what's going to happen is it's going to help give the masculine clarity on their soul mission and their purpose here, realizing that it's okay to break away from tradition, that they're here to be the ones to do the family lineage healing, that they're the ambassador, that they signed up for this. You know, they're realizing, I signed up for this. I'm not a victim. Okay, my soul is stronger than my fears and my doubts and my humanness. And we feel so fragile, so vulnerable as humans, but realizing that I knew I was going to play this part. I knew that this is how I was going to be, incarnated into this form, into this life, with all of these situations and under these conditions. Okay, so they're definitely releasing victim mentality. I feel like that's why the feminine can feel kind of emotionally deflated today, because the masculine's going through a ton of emotions right now as they really step into their power, receiving a ton of clarity about the connection and about who they are and who you are. I'm not sure what this connection really is or if it's what I really want. I'm trying to get clear on that. Yeah, this is going to help them get clear on that, being really crystal clear with themselves. This is like old energy, by the way, this confusion, this uncertainty, this inability to commit, okay, this kind of commitment phobia, if you will, that a lot of the masculines carry. And if you're honest with yourself, your inner masculine has carried that as well. They're definitely releasing that. And it's interesting because they in the past have fought the connection because it was overwhelming to their being, overwhelming to, it sort of threatened to take over their minds and their lives, and it overturned, their lives, and it created those tower moments. And, for a while they blamed the feminine. Okay, for a while they blamed the feminine. They said, it was her fault. Like, she came into my life like a tornado and look at the damage that was caused. But in reality, the feminine was just the catalyst to create massive changes and healing for the masculine. And they're really realizing this now, guys. They're really realizing the beautiful gift that you have given them. So they understand that they have run away in the past. I was confused and overwhelmed by emotions, mine and yours, so I ran. Yes, in the past they were overwhelmed, but now they're understanding and admitting that they don't want to do that anymore. This group kind of, this card here supersedes these two cards. This card is the dominant card here, the soul group ambassador. So like realizing that they don't belong where they were, where they have been, and that they're not appreciated how they should be, and that with you and your presence, they feel understood, they feel accepted. They're working on their solar plexus here, life force energy. So for a lot of the feminines, you could definitely be feeling the solar plexus cramps. You could also, this can kind of infiltrate the sacral chakra as well. We've got some sacral chakra cramping going on, ovulation pain for the females, and also cycle changes that have been kind of rampant the past year or so. So definitely cycle changes, changes in the way in which you perceive yourself and the way in which you perceive your power and your ability to create the life that you truly desire and what you came here to do. It's that vital life force energy. It's that breaking away from tradition, breaking away from programming, and like saying, I am here to make a difference. I am here to really, truly switch things up, to make massive waves and create changes. They are definitely working on forgiveness. And I felt that with these cards, actually. Like, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to give you clarity. I'm sorry I wasn't able to commit. I'm sorry that I ran away from you and from myself and from this connection and from my feelings. I'm sorry that I've created that confusion, that pattern of confusion in you. But, if you look back on the connection, feminine, depending on where you are in your connection, you will be able to see that everything that transpired was to bring you deeper into your power, and that everything that transpired was actually a beautiful gift from your counterpart. Just like you walking away from them or quote unquote abandoning or rejecting them was actually a beautiful gift to help them step into their power. So I see this very differently than other people see this. I see this as this connection and this journey as, it's very challenging at times. It's painful at times. It will crack your heart open. You will be more vulnerable than you ever thought possible, but it heals, okay? Forgiveness heals. One of the things I was called to do last night, because I couldn't sleep for shit, another night of sleepless night, another sleepless night there, and I know a lot of you in the collective are experiencing that as well. That's the masculine energy. Okay? They're awake at night. They're ruminating over things, trying to figure out how to get back to you and in your good graces. I was doing the Ho'oponopono prayer, and I went through every important man in my life, those I've dated, friends, father, brothers, and of course my counterpart, and was able to ask for forgiveness. It was really quite beautiful. So I really highly suggest the Ho'oponopono prayer. It's a Hawaiian forgiveness ritual. It's very powerful. You do not need to actually say the words to anybody. All you need to do is recite the prayer with the person in mind. There's more specific ways to use it, and you can definitely read about that. There's books one by Joe Vitale, and there's another smaller one that I have somewhere that's really, really great too. So you can definitely start to, wow, look at this. You can definitely start to do some healing work there. Wow, one love, guys. Look at this. The masculines are in their heart space. And we've got emotion and compassion. Wow. So we've got 3 heart chakra cards. We've got the forgiveness card. We've got the compassion card that I've never seen for the masculine energy in all the time I've been using these cards the past few months. And the emotion card. They're definitely handling their emotions. And, you know, because this came out with the future card and the one love card, what's happening is they're realizing that this is one love, that there is a union that's happening here with the feminine, and they're starting to feel the initial stages of that inner union as they do the work, as they clear away ancestral trauma and pain and generational patterns and programming. And they're realizing that, you know, the future is with you, but forgiveness has to happen first. They have to believe in themselves. They have to work on their solar plexus, their vital life force energy, their personal power that says you are worthy of having everything that you desire, that you are worthy of a life that is with your feminine, that you are worthy of creating that beautiful experience, you know, with your feminine, that you don't have to suffer and think that you can't be happy and you can't be with your one true love. So they're really having a lot of compassion for you, compassion for themselves, compassion for family members that they're doing this generational healing with, you know, whether unbeknownst to the family member or not, and compassion for themselves. I don't know if I already said that, but I'm going to reiterate that. A lot of compassion for self, really getting in touch with their emotions. A lot of tears are flowing. Anger might be flowing as well, which will lead them to tears. A lot of vulnerability being displayed right now. And even if you can't see this, guys, you know, in the physical world, that doesn't mean that it's not happening. I want to reiterate that because there's a lot of feminines right now who are saying, I can't see anything, nothing's happening, there are no changes. I must be one of the unlucky ones who my masculine isn't doing the work. And that's simply not true. What's happening is that the masculine collective is doing tons of work behind the scenes right now, and they're quiet because they're in preparation mode to return. Okay, it's the preparation of the return. I do have to run now. This was probably one of my shortest readings I've ever done on the channel, but I did want to get these cards out to you, and I will hop on to do another reading later today. Thank you guys so much for giving me the grace and the space, sorry about that broom, the grace and the space these past few days to do my own healing physically and emotionally with the passing of our beloved family kitty cat. And I send you guys out a lot of love and compassion and grace on your journey as well. Stay tuned, and I'll post another video very soon here. Take care.